Hey guys, naturalprepper.com here. Found a press release today. Actually, it came out on October the 25th, but obviously it still applies, this particular type of press release. It says analysis. This is on Reuters, and it was written by Edward Crudy in New York. It says analysis, Americans to face tougher 2013 on rising prices and taxes. Consumers will have to dig deeper into their pockets next year to pay for costlier health care, more expensive grocery bills, and higher taxes, an extra drag on the country's already slow-moving economy. I'm not going to read you the whole thing. I'm just going to read you a couple highlights here. An expiration of payroll tax cuts in early January and a spike in food prices could wipe out 0.8 percentage points off of U.S. economic growth next year. People are very concerned about what is going to happen next year because they are already seeing price increases that are affecting their budgets, said Bruce McCleary, a spokesman for ClearPoint, a nationwide credit counseling organization that helps consumers experiencing problems with debt. They are also worried about any kind of changes that might be happening with regard to their income tax, that they are going to have less disposable income to work with. I'm sure you guys have heard about the fiscal cliff coming up, the Bush era tax cuts and everything. A lot of people like to give Bush a hard time, but he did give us these tax cuts that, do you think you're taxed heavily now? Wait until these tax cuts come off. It comes on down to food, healthcare, education. Another area of concern for consumers is food prices. Rises in the prices of corn and soybeans and other field crops as a result of the drought this year in the U.S. Midwest are expected to feed through into food prices late this year and early 2013. Soybean prices jumped 40% over the summer, while wheat shot up about 50%. We are starting to see evidence of food prices moving up, so that's definitely going to be a drag on disposable incomes. Reflecting the strain on many budgets, U.S. shoppers plan to spend an average of about $750 on gifts, decorations, and other holiday items this season. That's not much money. You could argue that we are still at recession levels on a lot of consumer indicators, said Jeff Cleveland, a senior economist at investments manager Payden and Reigel in Los Angeles. I don't expect the consumer to be a powerhouse. Another big extra outlay will be in healthcare premiums, which on average are costing employees more than $2,200 in 2012. Average healthcare premiums are forecast to jump by 6.3%. Over the last 5 years, employees' share of healthcare costs will have increased more than 50%. On top of everything else, the cost of a college education is being felt more keenly by many Americans. Anyway, a lot of low and middle income households are mired with a stagnant income at a time when food and energy costs keep moving higher. So, keep stacking while you can.